Hi, today we're going to be doing chair yoga. So if you're watching this on your phone in a chair, you may be able to participate right now. All you need is a comfortable place to sit, and your feet need to be able to touch the floor. Let's go ahead and get started. So our first pose today is mountain pose. This is really a nice foundational pose. We have our feet flat on the floor. You're seated comfortably. Our hands can rest gently on our knees. Think about your belly and having your tummy, your belly button kind of aiming back towards your spine. You have a little arch in the back here. You might want to try tucking your pelvis under just a little bit to have a nice flat back there. Good. And think about having a nice, tall, long, erect spine here, chin parallel to the floor. You are a mountain. Why I love this pose to start with is it helps get us out of our head and into our body. It slows us down. So I'd like us to take a nice breath in and exhale. Great. And now we're going to consider the senses on our body. This is a great way to get out of your head. So consider what you're feeling around you right now. Do you feel the temperature around your face? Can you feel the fabric against your skin? Something we don't think about often. On the next breath, make it go a little bit longer this time. Take a nice breath in. Add an extra second or two in there and exhale. Nice. Now we're going to transition to camel pose. So for doing this, you can take your hands and kind of trace them back along your thighs. And they're going to find a spot just behind you here on the chair. This may be a little bit tricky depending on your chair. If you have armrests, you may need to kind of negotiate around those. But see if you can find a comfortable way to still keep your feet on the floor and have your hands kind of propped up behind you here. Great. This is a wonderful stretch if you've been through breast cancer surgery or had a lymph node dissection or going through radiation. We're opening up our whole chest wall. Of course, make sure that you have been cleared to do so by your doctor. But if you've been out of surgery for a bit now and you're going through, say, chemotherapy or radiation, this might be a wonderful stretch for really opening up that whole region. Deep breath in, feel the open space created. This posture is also really nice for lifting the mood. Having this open posture has been shown by research to really increase the happiness level of the participants. It releases endorphins in your mind that are going to make you feel better. So I love that. One more breath in. And on the exhale, we're going to fold forward. I'll work around my cat here. Go down just as far as you feel comfortable and can manage. Your hands may be somewhere along your calves, aiming towards your feet. Now, this is not an inversion, but I love this pose for bringing more blood to the brain. This is going to help with chemo fog or any chemo brain. Deep breath here. You might feel your belly against your thighs and exhale. Should feel really nice on that lower back as well. And on the next inhale, we're going to come straight up to seated. And now I want us to bring our arms up into a Y shape. This is cactus. I'm going to turn a smidge so you can see me face on. This is another great pose. Working on posture, working on stretching out the entire pectoral muscles on both sides. If we add some therapeutic movement here, we can squeeze our elbows down and back. That's going to increase the stretch. Just real soft and gentle here. And imagine maybe trying to hold a pencil between your shoulder blades as you squeeze down and together. Nice. If you've undergone any radiation, this is an excellent one. And if you've had any lymphedema, this is also a great exercise. We are squeezing here under the lymph nodes. Also a nice stretch in this upper right quadrant where there's some lymph exchange with your body. So I love it for that as well. Great. Now bring your arms down. Good. So as a complement to this yoga practice, I want to add in a nerve glide here. Nerve glides can help if you've had any peripheral neuropathy, so pain or numbness or tingling in your fingers from the chemotherapy. So we're going to put our arms back up into that cactus, this time in a true Y shape. So our elbows are on the same height here as our shoulders. Our forearms are straight up. There's a 90-degree angle here. Our palms are facing forward. Good. Now let's just focus on one side to start. We'll bring our right arm down, leave our left arm up. And to do the glide, we're going to turn our palm away from our face and then extend our wrist. So our fingers are now pointing towards our head. Kind of an unusual posture and pose. Liken it to maybe being at a fancy restaurant and a waiter's holding a platter in his hand here. So to do the glide, we're going to bring our hand to our head. So both our hand and our head are just doing this tiny movement. And it takes a little coordination at first to get used to it. Good. So this is an ulnar glide, and this can help with your pinky and your ring finger. So any numbness you might have there. And let's do one more. Great. Bring your arms down. And now we'll do the other side. So just to get started, we'll start with the cactus, form our Y. Our left arm comes down. Our right arm is at that 90-degree angle, palm facing forward. Make sure your shoulder isn't hiked up, so keep your shoulder down there. Great. Now again, palm moving away from us and then extending the wrist. So our fingers are facing our head here and they come towards each other. You can make this a little more fun. Add in your other hand and you can do this little back and forth. Adds another level of difficulty. Might help with some cognitive issues, helping your mind focus on coordination. Kind of looks like Walk Like an Egyptian by the Bangles, right? Nice. We'll do two more here. And one. And bring it down. Great. So let's roll our shoulders back a few times, kind of relax everything. And then we're going to finish with some cat cows. I've got my cat here. So we'll start with cat. So let's round our back. Oh, it feels good after all that seating. Rounding the spine. Chin tucked. Hold that. And then as you breathe in, come straight up into cow. Your hands might trace along your thighs. Open up at the top. And then on the exhale, come back down. Back to cat. And come up one more time. Smile. And we're done. Well, that was a really nice exercise. I feel better. I hope you do too. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.